Always wanted to watch TV down in the basement. And in order to watch TV down there, he had to feed the stove, the wood stove that was down there. So we'd carry in logs, and it was about 400 degrees down there. But he would watch the TV and fall immediately asleep and roast to death, and always complain about it.
All right, Dougie, since this is your roast, I figured I would do this in Dougie style. And right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. So, I mean, this is like your average, you know, like get up and start, like, baking muffins for the kids' time. And I regret I can't be there. I mean, look at the fun that we had. Look at that. I mean, what other uncle does this to his nephew? Really, come on. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jonathan, or also known as Pinky. My uncle is the reason why I have an I-40 with me at school. That's a $60 irrigation head. I also made my mother purchase me a replica 1/16th lawnmower from Exmark. And why I also have lawnmower blades with me at school. That would be my uncle. Right there. He's the guy who got me hooked up on that stuff. So I hope the roast is going well so far. And you know, Dougie, there's just so much to say. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, between you falling asleep on the kitchen floor and you falling asleep whenever you're dumping the 1-ton out in the backyard, to your just crazy-ass work ethic that I don't understand how it's even humanly possible. So I hope the other people have been treating you very nicely so far this evening. But honestly, as much as, you know, I would love to go ahead and give you a hard time for all the crazy stuff you do, I got to give you props, Dougie. You know, you're my uncle, and I really look up to you. And I only hope I could be half the man that you are. You know, the way that you are with your kids and you are with your business is something that I can only hope to one day achieve. So while all these other goons are giving you a hard time about all the crazy stuff you've done, like maybe, you know, my mom had to come bail you out of jail because you were throwing rocks or something like that because you and Carolyn got into a little bit of a fight. I mean, I'm just going to leave that for them. They can talk about that. I'm not going to go into that kind of stuff. I just want to say, you know, how much you mean to me, and that even though you did stuff like this to me when I was a little kid, you know, I still love you. I love working for you, and I'm really looking forward to working for you this summer. And Pickles, you better be ready to work, buddy. Spanky, we'll be out there, bud. Everybody else, I hope you have a great night. Sorry I can't be with you. I'm down here in Florida enjoying the great weather. Have a good one.
I like how he said, you know, I'm not going to do what all the rest of those goons do, and then he threw a couple of singers in. I believe Courtney's going to come up now. Dan Chambers wrote her material. So if anybody needs to leave the room, now would be a good time.
Admitted to having a sick obsession with Lady Gaga. I listen to her music, posters of her on my wall, I follow her on Twitter, and have taken on her persona on countless occasions. It wasn't until recently that I decided my obsession with Gaga could be justified by the fact that she simply reminds me of my father. So, here is the proof. Both have had bleach mishaps in the past. They Both like to dress up as children's show characters. They have tattoos on their outer thigh. They look quite convincing dressed up as the opposite sex. They pose wearing crustaceans. They feel comfortable wearing underwear in public. They hire Jamaicans for backup. They dance on poles. Both are hairy. And lastly, they are questionably bisexual.
Can somebody get Doug another drink, please? Anyone? This is what he does, right? Let's get Doug another drink. Please. Did Courtney introduce you already? Okay. Courtney, so to introduce your mother. Carolyn's going to come up now. Can someone get Doug a drink, please? He only has 2.
Okay, most of you know that I like my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I'm here to confess that my addiction runs much deeper. In order to keep up with the Energizer Bunny that I married, coffee has simply become my drug of choice, and Dunkin's is my faithful dealer. Behind closed doors, there's no downtown for the Thomson clan. We're not watching movies as a family. We're not playing cards at the kitchen table. We are building furniture. We are painting molding, and we are exercising into the wee hours of the morning. And way before Spanky or the Jamaicans or Pinky, who do you think helped take care of all those lawns? Okay, his energy carries out into our vacation time as well. So I'm just going to describe one of our vacations that we took to Florida. And it all started off very nicely. He agreed to walk with me to Dunkin' Donuts, which was just 2 miles away. But by the end of the week, things had just turned drastically to the worse. He came up with a new route to a different Dunkin' Donuts that was 10 miles round trip. And so when we got home, I was like, wow, that was a great workout. He was like, yeah, let's go in the pool and cool off. And then, of course, he challenged me to 50 laps in the pool. And then we came in and we made our lunch and we were going to head to the beach, which, of course, we bike ride to the beach. And when we got to the beach, I unpacked my People magazine, my towel, and I never got to sit down because he was tossing tennis balls and frisbees at me. So we took a long walk on the beach. And as we rode our bikes home, it was dark, and we were planning our dinner for that night, which of course was around 10 o'clock as our usual dinner. So we had dinner, and then we drove home, and I found myself praying that hopefully he'll fall asleep. If I could just get him to sit on the couch for 2 seconds when we got home, but that wasn't the case. He disappeared into the bedroom and came out and said, "It's insanity time." And most of us do our workouts, we kind of dread it, we do it, but we are glad we did it. But he looked do it. And it doesn't matter if it's at midnight, so I just want you to know, come up here, Doug, show them what we do before